pelawak GPS yang semua jauh yang mbak pengikutnya nggak punya.
It was too good to last. In fact, once again, we have massive climate change that totally disrupts the lives of these early Texans. There's a great drought. When I say a great drought, I'm talking about a 300-year drought. It just quits raining. And all of a sudden, populations that had been large and sustainable now become a burden. And the civilizations begin to collapse. The Mississippian culture collapses. The Southwestern cultures collapse. Some speculation that the Mississippian culture collapsed because they overburnt the forest and used up the local resources. Southwestern cultures collapse because they run out of water and it just becomes too hot and dry. Well, if it's affecting these great civilizations where people live in villages and live in towns and they have predictable life ways, what's it doing to those populations that are still hunters and gatherers and nomads? They're becoming desperate and they start looking for some way to sustain life. And what do they see? Weakened and vulnerable great civilizations that they can raid. So now all of a sudden, warfare and all sorts of social dislocation and chaos descends upon North America. It is, in fact, a great collapse. In the old days, we talked about atlatls as being a way that you would hunt game. Atlatls are not particularly efficient military weapons, but a bow and an arrow is. And this becomes the new technology. Bows and arrows begin to replace atlatls, and that gives you a military edge, enough of a military edge that you may overcome some of these established populations. In fact, there's some evidence of cannibalism amongst Anasazi grave remains. So not only were you being attacked by nomads if you're up in your nice Casas Grande apartment house or your Mesa Verde apartment house, but if you lost the fight, you may have been dinner.